Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome. Alright, so the music is off. Hello, and I just wanted to record this flight simulator. We're going to be using this old operating machine. Okay, so we're going to do some engine trouble. Extreme landings. This is a Macintosh game for extreme landings. This is a scenario, first flight. We're going to be entering a engine trouble scenario. Sometimes an engine can create problems. It is important to know how to react and how to read the information on the computer. So we have a clear day, 0 knots, and we are landing in Princess Juliana Airport. So, without... Okay. He says it was a long flight, just a little bit further, and then we should land. But one of the engines just gave out. So we have to fix the engine. We gotta try to turn it back on and reboot it. Okay, reboot. We need to understand what happened, he says. Okay, so the engine just gave out again. He says he's starting to get worried. We're gonna boot it up again, reboot it. So we just have to reduce 3 throttle. Okay, now let's try to land quickly at the nearest airport. So, I have already contacted the radio tower. Alright, so we're just going to move to the navigation plane. Navigation, we are aligned with the runway. To do it, you can use navigation display radar. Alright, so what happened was the engine gave out. Alright, it looks like we are aligned, but we can increase the speed. Well, I guess we can let the landing gear go down. If you see it's going down. How pretty. This is a Mac App Store game. Alright, we just decreased speed a little bit. We're going 200 knots. Our gears are lowered. Our flaps are lowered. And now we gotta align up to the... we just gotta align to the track without... Okay, we have an alarm. What does this say? We're going too slow. So we're just going to increase the throttle all the way. The view is kind of fucked up. That is kind of fucked up, you know? This is a simulation. He says the instructor says this airplane is not meant to do stunts. You are too high. Lower the nose of the plane or use the air brakes. I'm not going to use the air brakes. And then he says we're going too fast for the runway approach. And our engine is definitely in low motion, slow motion. It's on fire, so we're just going to make an extreme landing. Hence the game. An extreme landing. So our flaps are down. Okay, engine 3 is on fire. Alright, so we gotta hit the fire button. And it says we have to land quickly. Okay, we're gonna try to land this big creature. But we are too low. And we're just gonna, it's kind of like a bumpy ride. And then we're gonna hit the brakes. That's the brakes, and we're gonna lower our speed. And then we're gonna straighten out a little bit. Okay, we landed. That was the whole procedure. I'm not quite sure. He says this old aircraft is going to give me a heart attack one of these days. Alright, so mission completed. That was the first mission. So yeah.